So what we're seeing here is Governor's Island. It was originally owned by the United States, and under President Bill Clinton, he sold it to New York City for $1. However, the condition was that New York City had to do something with it. They had to maintain it, but they also had to do something that would meet the approval of the federal government. So you had various ideas over the years. Some people wanted to build casinos on Governor's Island. Other people wanted to build dormitories for the city of New York. Other people wanted to do just to make a park of it. They still haven't decided what to do with Governor's Island yet. So it is being administered, and usually big decisions like this really require a lot of time. And that's where the city hasn't quite decided what's important yet to do with it. But I'm sure they're going to want to do something that brings in revenue. So maybe turn it into some sort of tourist park somehow. But people were not really keen on the idea of turning it into a casino because they didn't like the traffic. They didn't like the idea of gambling so close to New York City. But it is a beautiful, beautiful island. I've visited a number of times. Especially in the summertime, they put on a lot of wonderful events on Governor's Island. It's like a 5-minute ferry ride from New York. I mean, if you had to walk there, it's like about a 15-minute walk, but, you know, people can't obviously walk there. But it's a beautiful place, and they've done a lot to restore the housing that was there. It was really housing for the Coast Guard. That's what the federal government used Governor's Island for many, many years ago. But it's still a great place to visit. I recommend during the summertime, if you're in New York, take a trip to Governor's Island. You can easily take a trip from the southern part of New York on a free ferry service to Governor's Island. Because they really don't advertise it, most people are not aware of the free ferry service and the ability just to visit Governor's Island. In the wintertime, it's really mostly used by people who have to maintain everything there. They don't really have people visiting Governor's Island, New Yorkers or tourists visiting Governor's Island in the wintertime.